Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MBTV. My name is Captain Lust. I'm your regular host on the channel. I'm joined by Warband. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing good. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, not bad. Pleasure to have you with me. We've actually been casting a game already tonight, but since it was, since my stream wasn't really working very well because my Turkish internet, it was a recorded stream. We'll have that up later. Now we are live with the bronze match of the Warband ECL. Now the Warband ECL is a tournament you're playing in right now as well. You're actually in the final of this, and you beat the Battle Ready Orphans in the semi-final. How was that match? How did that go?
Well, it was a pretty exciting match. I don't think it was too one-sided. I can't remember exactly now.
Well, like it started off pretty even. Like you had the 4-4 on the first map on Shara's Village, right?
Yeah.
And then like Bro played really well there. And it was 4-4, but then on the open map, River Village, you just kind of ran away with it a little bit. Like Bro not looking too strong on the open map. Do you think that's a general thing, or do you think it's just the fact that mods are strong on open maps? I mean, what would you think was the reason for that difference?
I really can't tell. I mean, Bro has got strong cavalry and archers, so I don't think they should be too bad on open maps. Might just have had a bad day or can't play on the map. I don't know. Well, you know, it could be everything, but in general, I don't think they should be too bad on open maps.
Yeah, I think cavalry might be a little bit of their weakness actually. I think they do have something coming up, like Hippo's training hard and he's improving as well. But I mean, I feel like perhaps they really need Guppy to step in sometimes when they play on open maps. But he wasn't there in your game and stuff, so I think they did have a couple of issues with that. But overall, I think they feel much more comfortable on closed maps. Certainly, is my impression of Bro, at least.
Yeah.
Now, we're having a few little issues with the server situation right now. A few little switch arounds. So we'll try and get the actual server and try and get there soon. But for the time being, we can just talk about the game and put up to it. We're playing Mountain Fortress again. We just saw that map played, but it was Swadia Saarinen. This time it's Vegas North. How do you see Vegas North playing out on a map like Mountain Fortress?
Well, it's a mixed map, you know, so as long as you're in the closed map part kind of thingy, like on Crossroads or something, I think North will have an advantage because of their strong infantry.
Right.
But I think if the flag spawns like outside or in the ruins, they give, you know, it's pretty even. It depends, like the Vega cavalry is a bit stronger because of the better armor in the first round. So especially on flag outside, I think Vega's gonna have a slight advantage, and in the ruins part it's gonna be pretty even. So overall, it's gonna be an even map, I think, this time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's certainly a map where Nords can potentially dominate, but I feel like Vega has the potential to keep them in check, right? Like, they're a decent faction themselves. Okay, could be seeing a lot of jab kills here as well. Bro certainly got some jab throwers. I think the Turk have a chance there as well. I mean, the Turk, how much do you know about that? Them as a team? You did play them. You did whop them actually in the ECL. What happened there?
I don't know. I think Mala just had a good day, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
because
so.
the Turk were doing great up until that point, right? They were like 4 for 4. And then in the last, in the very last week of the ECL regular ladder part, it all kind of went wrong, right? For the Turk at least, and you just absolutely stomped them.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, in general, they're not a bad team at all. Like, before that actual match where I destroyed them 60-0, I think it was. Yeah, no, 51 it was, right? I don't know. But, anyways.
15-1, yeah.
They're not really a bad team. Like, they certainly got some skill going. Like, yeah, today's match might be pretty close if both teams, you know, play good. Because both teams have got pretty good skill level going.
I agree. I mean, I put in as key players for the Turk Batal, Orls, and Kara. I mean, Batal and Orls, they're players which I know have been playing really well. I just had to look at the screenshots for Kara. Seems to be playing reasonably well as well. I don't know whether there are any players that you were kind of particularly impressed by. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't a particularly impressive match for the Turk, but are there any players that you've noticed look strong for them?
Not really, to be honest.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
Well, but like in the match I streamed with you, I think it was Sif vs Turk or something. I saw that Orn Baba was pretty good as well, so...
It's true, yeah, when he comes in, can be a very strong player.
And Speargun has some pretty sick moments as well.
Okay, it doesn't quite align with the key players I picked. For Battery Orphans, I put Jarvis and Pi in there. I think he's been playing really great lately, especially he was great in your match with them as well in the semi-finals, getting loads of headshots, and the one before that they played Bro versus WQ. Jarvis and Pi kind of almost ran things, it was crazy. He's been getting a lot of headshots right now, playing really well as Archer, so I'm expecting to see pretty big things out of him. I was putting Peacemaker and Kelsia there. Purely out of bias, I think they're both really bad players, and I just like them.
You
So
didn't have any other options?
No, no. I think Peacemaker is like really solid infantry so far, like in the tournament. There's also, I mean, there's lots of options there. I mean, the Shikalas could go in there, Leoven could go in there, but Peacemaker has looked really solid and looking like a stronger and stronger player each time he plays, in my opinion. Kelsia as well, because I mean she can play every class, and I've said this before, but I feel like she's one of those archers who can not only is she a great shot, she's got really like good survivability as well. Like when she gets into melee, she's not like an archer like me who just kind of gets scared and tries to back away. She actually like fights and can kill people, which is really important, I think, and that can add to the team a lot.
Yeah, very true.
Alright then. I mean, as Cav they have, yeah, I guess less options. I mean, they often have people like Peacemaker will sub in as Cav. If we can just bring up the full roster here as well, we can see who else. I mean, Gubbo hasn't really been playing for them much. Guppy can play Cav, but again, he's not been really too active. Calbrooks' performance has been, I mean, mixed at best. Although he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
But it's a very small roster here for Battle Royale, certainly compared to the Turk roster. They've got less than half of the players that the Turk have to pick from. So it's harder for them, I feel like, to... This is something which actually Deacon raised the point. It's harder for them to maintain rosters that are sort of viable teams on both closed and open maps with such a small roster of players to pick from, especially considering only like maybe 10-11 of them are actually active as well.
True, yeah. Well, you shouldn't like have too big of a roster as well, like. Yeah,
that's true.
I think at one point Malta had like 45 people in the roster, and that's just too much.
Yeah, it's not very good. It causes problems inevitably.
But they scaled it down now, so it's pretty okay, I guess. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, 13 people works out. I mean, you have 8 players in one match, you know. So out of 13 people, I think you can have people for open and closed map.
That's true. I do feel like they have a couple of those players that aren't really very active though. Like as I mentioned, Gubbo, Guppy as well, Kamikaze, Sam. Even Leoven and Mighty Jackson, they're not as active in actual matches themselves. So it's the remaining sort of 8 or 9 that are like the key core players. Which is a pretty small roster. I guess
that's the problem.
I feel like it's one of the things that having the small roster is helping Bro to improve quickly. I just think they need to find a way to get Cav going. Okay then. The team's still having a bit of an awkward time trying to get server together. I think we have Sizzle on one now. Do you have the information of that bomber? Are you on your way?
I got no information. I asked her which server.
Okay, I'm sending it to you now.
She's telling me it's chaotic, so... Okay. Right. Why is she telling it me? Wow.
Okay.
My contacts have failed me.
It's okay, bomber.
No, it's not.
Bomber. It's okay.
Sure.
I'm sure. And we might even see your favourite helmet here, so let's get excited.
Yes! Only works with derpy faces though.
Derpy faces. Is it not good without derpy faces?
Roll the map intro, mate. Or did you
It's not live, mate.
Is it not?
No, mate.
You sure?
Yeah, do you want to not try and run the stream, mate? You want to leave that to me? I think I know it's wrong map intro.
Anyways, it only works with derpy faces. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, maybe are there any faces which are derpy enough?
My face is derpy enough.
Kelsey's face is pretty derpy, to be honest. Maybe is that good enough?
Yeah, can work out. I think Turk has the better face, so. all those sick beards, you know.
Yeah. Oh, Jackal's got a pretty sweet face actually.
Mustaches, yeah.
Jackal just looks like some like wise man.
Wise Turkish guy.
Doesn't look very Turkish to be honest.
What do I know? I'm a German boy.
Well, there's plenty of Turks in Germany that you should know about.
I'm just sitting in South Germany, chilling, not Southwest Germany, chilling with, like, I don't know, French people. What do I know about Turks, mate?
There are no Turks around there?
Nah, we got more like Albanians and, yeah.
You got any Germans?
Mate, we're a minority by now. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. So it's all even. As long as people
you
are
have
nice
carefully
to me,
managed ratios of ethnicity in your area, do you? Oh my God.
Well, you see, I don't really give a thing about what kind of people live in my area as long as they're nice to me.
That's fair. It's a very politically correct response. Alright, I want to talk a little bit about the rosters because they've been on the screen for about 5 minutes, so I should talk about them a little bit. There is a player, I can give you a little bit of information on at least the Turkish names. Can maybe try and translate a few of them because they're often kind of interesting. There is a player called I can't actually see him there. I can see him on the server, but I can't see him on this roster, which is kind of weird. But it's basically Ulubatlı Hasan. Ulubatlı is, it means the person, means like from Ulubat, and it's the name they give to the person who took Istanbul in a famous siege and basically like held a flag up, even though he basically got shot to pieces like Boromir. He's like the Boromir of Turkey. Yeah. And he got like shot to pieces by arrows and stuff. And they're playing in this game, back from the dead. What else can we? Any other names we can translate there? Koca Reis. That means like captain husband, kind of.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah, we did talk about that, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was the last time we streamed Turk.
Yeah.
Captain
Well, you
husband.
told me you love me. I won't forget it, man.
It was a special day.
Best day of my life.
I'll say it again. Maybe I'll say it at the end of the stream. There's Batal in there as well, which means like extinct, I think, or something like that.
I thought you wanted. I think you wanted to take to make the word battle sound more badass.
No, it's not. No, that's actually a Turkish word.
Okay.
Batal. Are we going live?
Disappointing.
Oh my God, we gotta run the map intro, dude. Let's hit it. Let's get into the game.
Alright.
I'm excited. It's Bro versus the Turk. And sure to be a good one, you think?
Good match.
You think so? Maybe not.
Yeah. No, I think it should be. As I said, could be pretty close.
Who are you backing? Who are you backing? Tell me about that.
Let's go now.
Bro starting as the Vegas side.
Yeah.
Who are you backing to do well here? What's your expectation?
Same setups and shit. Well, it really depends on how good the Turkish infantry is playing right now.
Okay,
like if they can get the equipment advantage, you know,
that's
then
true.
it should work out.
I feel like Bro maybe have a slight infantry advantage, like Shakadas Leovan and Peacemaker, Duarez as well, playing pretty good. I always feel bad because I'm always like, oh, and Duarez, like as if he's like. But I do feel like maybe he's a lower behind the other ones, although he's a very solid player as well. But they're like a really good infantry side in my opinion. They've messed up even the Maltese infantry a few times. Even the great Maltese infantry. Would you agree
Like
with
who?
that, Bomber?
Like who?
Like
you're trying to, yeah, you're
like
trying
you?
to smack talk me.
No.
Yeah.
I wasn't at all. I was saying the great multi-country. Jesus.
Alright, like Turner and me, you're saying?
Yeah, Donor and you. Krogan, pretty good as well.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, like, the stuff is sometimes fun. Yeah. Nah, they're good. No biggie.
Shakalis pretty hungry for this. Got to be careful though. Flag spawns on the outside. Ooh, early team by
kill
Kara.
Turk.
Even after I put Kara as the key player. Hippo running around, not really getting too much done here. Cabrox does get a couch chance, and yeah, Leuven and Peacemaker starting to get a bit of work done here. Kara's starting to stand on Duarez, but Duarez doing a good job of staying alive there, and Jarvis and Pipeline's a great corner to shoot from. Lovely jump hit from Peace. They're gonna take down Colonel Kurtz, and well, yeah, they pretty much clean up. Bro, they kind of ran that first round, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Losing 2 people is very good.
Yeah, 2 kills
ratio.
from Hippo and Peace there. I think Hippo's been improving like really fast as a close match cav. It's something which I normally mention when I talk about Bro here. Like he's only got like 400 hours in the game, which is like nothing, right? That's
Right.
like so few hours in the game.
That's very little hours.
It might be a bit more than that, but it probably is more than that now actually. But he's basically spent all of it like focusing on learning how to bump lance, bump slash, just like play close map cav basically, and he's pretty good at it. Certainly gets damage done. The Turk, what really happened to the Turk there? They did an awkward melee fight. They backed off a little bit too much. They got a really early team kill. Like a few different problems there for the Turk. They got to work on a few things, right?
Yeah, I mean, Bro just put so much pressure on them, which
Yeah.
worked out really good.
And the flag did spawn on the outside, so Bro happy to sit like even further back this time. Kind of in between the Crossroads and Ruins flags right now. That's a pretty good spot for both teams. Shakai's going to start doing a little bit of funny stuff here. Running towards the Turk, who proceeds to run away from him for no reason. Duarez and Kelsey are shifting around as well. Now Shakai's wants this. He wants to get kills, wants to get fighting. A great melee player there, Shakalis. A lovely old, powerful face.
Pretty wise man.
Yeah, a wise, certainly a wise elder of the Warband ways.
You must know the flag mechanics.
Yeah.
Maybe not, because they got changed, mate.
Whoa. What are you talking about, the flag mechanics?
Talking about the flag mechanics, mate, don't you know?
And what about
The secret ratio of where it's going to spawn.
Yeah, well, it's not going to spawn outside. It's going to spawn Ruins or Crossroads. Ruins it is.
See, you're a wise man. That's what I do.
Oh, is that how you consider people to be wise if they know the flag mechanics? To be honest, that's a pretty valid pretty valid measure. Some people don't know it. Okay. Well, Bro managed to isolate a few Turks here, and they push right into them. But I feel like the Turk getting the better of it. But Peacemaker with a double kill there. Peacemaker looking pretty strong. He wants more though. He's got double. He wants a triple. Starting to hit on Barbaros. Going for the spam. Let's get taken down there. A team kill from Duarez, but Hippo in there to keep momentum going. Driving forward now, double kill there from Hippo. Pretty big stuff. And, well, like, the Turk just split up so much there. Like, Jackal, look at this. Where was he when his teammates were fighting?
Yeah, I think they messed up the tactics a bit there. Because some people tried to fight, some ran to the flag.
And they're just backing off as well. Like, they're backing off away from fights, which is not working out for them. It's never going to work out.
True.
Duarez with an interesting shout out on stream there.
Especially as Nord, you just gotta push in, you know.
You give some people a platform, like, look at this. Duarez on stream. Just abusing the platform for his own little messages. Keep chat clear, please. Show some respect. Alright,
man.
Bro take a 2-round lead. Leuven, pretty strong player as well. You rate him?
Who?
Leuven. Do you rate him?
To be honest, I didn't you know, check him out pretty much. I didn't know much about him, to be honest. Like, I mean, the score right now is pretty good for him, but
3-0. He's a pretty old man of Warband. Like, he's been around since
really?
like, yeah, he was like in core when I used to play in core.
Oh wow. I don't know anything about Warband.
You should tell stories and things. Yeah, he's been like playing for ages. He kind of went inactive and then here and there. Now he's just playing for Bro. Just really, just a very experienced. Yeah, just a very experienced infantry player.
Okay. He was teaching me things.
Yeah. You can sit on my knee, Bomber, and I'll tell you stories about the old days of Warband.
I'll tell you the stories about the old days of the German community.
No, not really. I don't want to know about it.
That's good.
Is it? Well, maybe we can tell me some stories one day. Stories with Bombo can be like a new show on MBTV. Okay. Whoa, ready? Comes in. Cabrok's brought down by Orhan Baba. And Hippo's got
I think it might be a good step pushing in a bit right now, but they're falling back again.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because Bro've got a pretty good spot here because they do have the crossroads where the flag could certainly spawn.
Yeah,
ooh, Kelsey sniped up by Jacqueline.
Good headshot.
Yeah, seems like the Turk here have managed to achieve a 2-player advantage very early on. Interesting, they're only playing 1 archer, like so no crossfire potential, but they have managed to bring down Bro to 1 archer. They're just Jarvis remaining.
Who can still do good work, so.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not lost yet.
Jarvis taking the strongbow, even on this closed map. What do you think of the bow choice there, strongbow for the map like Mountain Fortress?
Well, certainly can work out. I mean, it really depends on the player himself. Preferences, you know.
Strongbow pretty strong anyway, right? Like, nothing to worry about too much.
Yeah. I mean,
okay,
a bit slow.
Whoa, look at Alazar here. He's got himself a 2-hander. He's brought down by Shakalis with a double kill. Shakalis looking hungry right now. Shakalis swings fast and he swings angry. Peacemaker and Doraz picking up kills as well. Doraz is eventually brought down. Peacemaker, though, still right in the thick of it. Hippo with a kill on Lurtz, and wow, Hippo with that horse is just a bit too much pressure, I think, for these players. Running around, bumping, hitting. Jobs and Pike going to finish off with Lubat Hassan. And Shakalis, Peacemaker finishing off. They're doing absolutely massive work for their team right now. Shakalis on 3 and 2, but Peacemaker way ahead with 6 and 1. Great work by Peace there, and Bro took a 3-0 lead. This is not the kind of set that you want to have as Nords in this situation, right? Like,
not at all.
Nords can do big work.
Looking at the Bro inf right now, I think they're gonna do pretty well on Nord.
They haven't tanked up very much though. Like, Peacemaker probably has a lot more money than he's spending. I mean, he's just only got like gloves and nomad boots. Like, whoa, calm down, Peacemaker. Does he have the elite scimitar? Doesn't even have the elite scimitar, dude. Crazy, crazy guy. And the elite scimitar is much better than the regular scimitar, right? Come on. I love the elite scimitar. So, so elite.
You just renamed the normal scimitar to elite scimitar, then it's all good.
Yeah, man. Well, the Turk now, they are, well, they're 3 rounds down. They've got to start thinking about what they want to do here. They haven't switched anything up yet, and they had a 2-player advantage in that last round and still didn't manage to take the round.
They only got 1 archer. I know, like, 1 archer might be. I don't know. I prefer 2 archers on this map to go.
Yeah, I think 1 cab might have worked out better for them.
Yeah.
Like,
especially because it's a mixed map. You want, I guess, you want the crossfire.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Maybe they don't have the players to really play Archer.
Yeah, it might be the case. On the other hand, like, a big amount of North infantry can work out as well. So, it really depends on how they play it now.
Yeah. They do have the infantry outnumbering 5 to 1, 5 to 4, sorry there, or 5 to 1. That'd be crazy.
Bro pushing it now.
Yeah, so the fight is going to start to break out. Early kill there from Jack out. Carrot's going to get brought down there. Hippo just riding through everything with this big tanky horse though. And that's a big issue, I think, for the Turk. Although they're doing pretty well though. Alazar is finally making that big 2-hander work for him. Fighting out with Shakalis right now.
Team kill again from Barbara.
Yeah, it's not great. Dwarves with the double now. And Alazar eventually brought down. I mean, you got to be a little bit better at blocking if you're going to take a 2-hander. Shakalis able to abuse that and get ahead. Peacemaker with an 8-1 score right now. He wants this last kill as well. He wants it. Him and Shakalis duking it out. Desperate for this kill. They want the score. Peacemaker almost got it. Does get it eventually there.
He's giving him the kill.
And Peacemaker going to go for a 9-1 score there. Pretty good stuff. Not quite a 10 bomb, but certainly not too bad at all.
As long as it's not a 20 bomb, I'm not impressed, so.
What, a 20 bomb in an 8v8? That would be pretty insane.
Yeah,
it's literally.
You always gotta aim high, you know?
I mean, how many. I guess there's a maximum of 32 kills you could get.
Yeah, so 20 bomb is possible. What?
It's possible. It is possible. I'm not denying it's possible. It's just not.
That's where Warband esports starts. 20 bombs all around.
Starts with the 20 bomb. I mean, I'm not denying that it's possible, but it's not possible. So I hate to break it to you, mate.
You were destroying my dreams, mate.
The 20 bomb you shoot for, I don't believe it's a reality.
We'll see. Whenever Peter goes absolutely rampage, you know, then we'll see if you can hold your statements up.
You think Peter could hit a 20 bomb? He probably could, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen 18 in an 8v8 before, which was pretty nuts. It might have actually been a 10v10, I'm not sure, but it was still pretty nuts.
Yeah.
That was Grenadier from the Order of the Lion, playing against AB, I believe. And that is a streamed match, so definitely check that out. Okay.
I might.
In the meantime, I do wonder if that was one of the streams where it was like before we had the streamer mod, because there were a few of those. Alright then. It's so weird watching their streams like before the streamer mod was even in there. I mean, it's really, you can't tell what's going on.
Yeah, but at least you tried.
Yeah. Well, I was just like, this isn't working, so I was like, bam!
Yeah.
I just developed a whole new screen. And
Pretty sick.
Yeah, pretty sick, mate. I was like, this is a problem, needs a solution. Went out, coded it myself, didn't I, mate? Did it all myself.
Really? Did you code it yourself?
Yeah, mate.
What language in?
It's like Warband, mount&blade language.
Means C# or what?
It's a bit like, it's like a version of Python, but it's a custom language.
Wow, I see. I think I read somewhere that Bannerlord's programmed by with C#, right? Or isn't it?
So I'm trying to prod me for Bannerlord information. This is a Warband stream.
Alright, whatever.
Elsewhere in this tournament, we are going to have the final, which is tomorrow at 19 BST. Going to be between the Knights of Malta and Fortunate Fustigators. You're going to be playing in that. So we're excited to stream that
I
as
hope
well.
so, mate.
Don't think I'm going to be streaming that. Actually, Kelsey, who's playing in this match, is going to be joining me for that cast as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. Should be a great game.
Yeah.
FF, I mean, they got Corey. You got to be worried about that.
They got Watley and Corey, man, and Broomstick. So they got good people. Oh, we got good people as well. So
yeah, it's a good people game. Much like this
as
one.
As long as Krag puts me in, because I wasn't playing in any training match this week, I think. Yeah.
So if it doesn't put you in, then you don't have good people. Is that what you're saying? You're the good people of Malta. Anyway, whatever. So
no.
The Turk need to start.
Donors as well.
As well. The non-Maltese.
Nah.
Well, Donor is actually still Malta, isn't he? Right?
Yeah.
Or is he a Merc?
No.
Just you're the
He's
Merc.
He's the Malta man. I'm the only Merc.
Okay. Well, the Turk it is then. They need to start putting this back. They've got to get the first round, in my opinion. If they don't, it's going to be really difficult. They want to get at least a 3-5 here to hold themselves in this. I do feel like when it comes onto Ruins, they will have a much better chance, though. So if they can get like 3 or even 2 rounds here, they'll be in really good shape. Like, they're bringing Ors for them, hopefully. Orhan Baba, and I guess some of the other cab, like maybe Kurtz can get some stuff going too. And they do potentially have the chance to maybe dominate Bro a little bit on the open map, but we'll see exactly how it does play out. We are going live right now, so let's get back into the game and see how the second set plays out. Okay, live we are. The Turk spawning in, or well, just about spawning in, taking their sweet time about it. They don't want to miss the spawn. Come on, the Turk.
I don't think it's yet.
Not live. Okay. So communication errors there. That's cool. We could just bring the music back up. Just chill out for a little bit. Little false start there. Does happen sometimes in these kind of games. Everyone needs to make sure that connections are perfect, all that kind of stuff. I do have a lower ping than any of the Turk players. Yes, Tailward's connection. Even though I'm playing from Turkey as well. I get like 50 ping on these servers. It's pretty sweet.
Really?
Yeah, man.
That's a pretty good thing for Turkey, so.
It's like perfect ping. It's like just over 50, so I'm like doing all my like really troll kicks and blocks and stuff. I can kick blocks so well with that. Does that troll you? Does that wind you up?
It does.
Keep blocking.
Because I can't, because my ping is too good. Damn you, Germany!
You're so central. You have such modern technology.
Yeah, you should blow up like the network center in my place.
Wow, are you suggesting terrorism on my stream?
No,
I will have
I'm
no part in this.
I'm suggesting giving me a worse ping so I can kick block.
I'll have no part in this. Well, why don't you just turn on a torrent, mate?
I don't know. I should get a proxy for Turkey or something.
I think you can get ping switches like that to make your ping higher. I think that is possible. Probably really stupid though.
Also weird tag that shows my pings high and then everyone is scared because they guess I could kick block, but I can't. And then I play defensive and then I trash them.
Is that even a thing?
I know, probably is somewhere. It's the internet, mate.
It's the internet, dude. Everything's a thing on the internet.
Exactly.
Whatever. Weird stuff.
Let's not like go into detail.
Nah. The internet's its own thing. Well, still just a bit more of a delay there. Bro not quite able to go live. No, the Turk, sorry, I think. Actually, the one's not able to go live. But we will be resuming this match with the Turk playing as the Vegas side versus Broas Nords. I feel like Broas Nords is going to be really hard for the Turk to deal with, to be honest.
Yeah, but they gotta manage it somehow.
Yeah. Maybe Elite Scimitars. Maybe that will be their saving grace. What do you think? They're so expensive, though, right? The Elite Scimitars.
Yeah. Really expensive.
It's like over 500 gold or something crazy.
I don't think they should buy it in the first round. Like they should upgrade to it, but I think enormous in the first round is more.
Like a lot of the time they'll have like Cav dropping the Scimitars for the Inf.
Yeah.
So you can't really upgrade it, which is kind of one of the issues. That's why you
see
less
right.
Elite Scimitars.
Right.
I think that's one of the reasons. Although Elite Scimitar is such a sick weapon, I'm using it in the Shield Duel tournament, where I'm currently in round 3. I've been playing pretty well.
Damn. I
Pretty
forgot to
good
sign up to it.
Well, that's lucky for you, because I would have absolutely wrecked you, mate.
Who are you again?
What?
What?
Excuse
That's
me?
nothing, mate.
Excuse me,
What?
mate. Who am I? How many Twitter followers you got, mate?
I need Twitter followers. I know people like me.
Do follow Bomber on Twitter though. It's on the screen at Bomber Warband. You could do with a few more.
I want to be famous, guys. Please, I'm desperate.
Wow, don't follow him on Twitter then. Troll him on Twitter and DDoS him. That's
Wow,
what you should do.
got so much followers, mate.
More than you, mate.
Yeah, that's why I just said you got so much followers. Damn, you got lost, mate.
Oh, Bomber, I love you.
Oh, good for you.
Okay, I think we're gonna go live now. So let's hopefully get back into the game. Okay, this should be it. Let's bring in the sound. Jump into the game. The Turk have spawned. I do believe we are live. Just following Calcio across the bridge. Followed by Peacemaker.
Like
followed by Duarez. Guppy.
The rampage train of bro.
You have the whole bros charging along that bridge. And, well, the Turk here just kind of chilling in their spawn. They seem to be unsure of what their plan is here. And that's not great because they need a good plan. Because they're losing. They have 2 archers. That's an improvement, I think. I like that.
Yep.
It's going to be basically just 2-2-4 for both these teams. Can Peacemaker have another big set? Certainly possible.
If he does, he'll be so, pumped up with armor in the last round. Yeah. If he goes on rampage again, Turk has no chance. It's just let's just say it like this. Same for Chicalis basically, in every other infantry.
Sorry about that little blip there. We are back in the game now. I just wanted to make sure that I could see the chat, which I can. Do tweet in as well. You can tweet in at Captain Last, hashtag the Warband ECL. If you have any comments or predictions, anything like that, we'd love to hear from you. Do tweet in, and we'll probably read it out and talk about it as well, which would be great. It's an interactive stream here on MBTV. for an interactive game like Mount&blade Warband, the best game ever made. So far.
Until Banner Lords.
Exactly. And, well...
Oh, that's some information, mate.
5 seconds left until the flag spawns. Does spawn over by the ruins, so the Turk with a bit of a chance here. I wouldn't say necessarily an advantage, but at least a chance to perhaps secure an advantage by holding this flag. They gotta be careful though. Nords are a pretty good faction at pushing in both multiplayer and single player there. Guppy is gonna come in. Playing infantry though, not cav. Hippo and Cavalry is gonna be the cav. And Bro starting to push in. Bit of a crossfire going to get set up here for Bro as Kelsey pushes around to the left and Jobs and Pie going to hold these ruins. Peacemaker and Kelsey going to start to try and take over these ruins. Jobs and Pie sniped out now though, so nice early round here for the Turk, and they're holding these ruins pretty well as well. Kelsey gets into a strong position, and they do manage to take over these ruins. Now fighting out with Barbaros, double kill there for Kelsey. Shikara's picking up a double kill as well. And whoa, triple kill for Kelsey, starting to wreck. Can she go for the quad? She wants it, but
triple kill for
it's going to be a
Shakala.
triple for Shakala. There's 2 triple kills there for Bro. With the other kills coming from Peacemaker and Hippo, so well, pretty much establishing a nice early lead there.
Yeah, Bro upgrade. Yeah, no. They're really tanked up already now.
Yeah, even off that first round. Cicadas Guppy, Cicadas Peace and Kelsey all with mail. Now the Turk need a better response. They gotta switch some things up. I mean, they're just getting banged in melee, right? That's one of the main problems for them right now. Jackal is hiding in spawn. That's not a good idea at all. I mean, they have no tactic for this really. They've gone around to the ruins side. Not bad.
Why would he hide in the spawn?
I don't know.
There's no advantage.
Because he's the Jackal. 41. Bro, just wrecking that, right? I mean, I wonder if it's just a case of the Turk perhaps got a bit fatigued. I don't know, like they got a lot of players, maybe they had a few problems, God knows. But they started off clearly very well in the league. Maybe they had some easy opponents. I wasn't following it too closely.
Oh no.
But they don't seem to have done too well in the past few weeks at all. They did do decently against FF actually, only losing 8-6 to them.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Shots are coming from Orhan Baba, going to be harassing Cabrooks. Bro just holding on the crossroads for the time being. Seem reasonably comfortable, happy to sit there. Turk still holding in the ruins, and flag's going to spawn pretty soon. Passive play from both sides there. Actually, not a great place for the Turk to be holding, to be honest, because they're a long way away from both flags. I mean, they're kind of holding the ruins, but the flag's not going to spawn there again. And they didn't really manage to hold it when it did, so maybe they'll have better luck on the attack. Caprica or Capricia, I don't know. It's quite early there. Got to wait for his teammates before he goes for the push. Perhaps going to go for a bit of a flank here. Interesting choice. Is he going to commit to it though? He doesn't seem too sure. But Bro, isn't the flag already, like... The Turk needs to make a decision. Pass through by... What's that? Batal?
Caprica coming from behind.
Yeah, but a little bit late. It's going to get there now. Nice catch shots from Batal. Kara's brought down by Peacemaker. The Turk look a little bit stronger in this fight though. Kelsey brings down Orhan Baba in the meantime.
If they can bring the tanked up guys down, it's pretty good.
Peacemaker with a double kill though, and looking pretty strong right now as Peace. Low health, but does get brought down by Colonel Kurtz as well. Pretty close stuff here. It's Kelsey, Guppy, and Hip Hop Hippo left remaining. Kelsey brings Colonel Kurtz into the melee fight. Has full health still. Just Kelsey and Hip Hop Hippo against these 5 Turk players. Hip Hop Hippo with the first kill. Now, can they clutch this? They still have the higher flag. If they can get to that flag, they have a big advantage as well. And they start to make a run for it. 45 seconds on the clock. There is an archer remaining here for the Turk. Flag is now higher for the Turk.
What's going on now?
Yeah, Hippo's been caught up. It's Kelsey against 4. And 2 cav there. It's surely going to be too much to handle. An archer to deal with as well. And running out of
She
time.
can win this in 20 seconds. So.
Yeah, it's just running out of time, I think, at this point.
Oh.
Yeah, some team hits there. A little bit of shaky stuff here from the Turk. But, I mean, the flag is just high for the Turk, so because he's got to start playing aggressive. Eventually brought down by Caprica. Yeah, this just wasn't enough time to play that defensive, I don't think. But it's obviously hard when you're against, like, 2 Cav and stuff like that. With an archer in there. But the Turk do take a round. And they're off the starting blocks, which is pretty important. Like, if they can take these 2 rounds, they're in great shape. Like, really great shape.
Yep.
As we've mentioned before, like, this is the advantage of Bro, this closed map. I think the Turk will have a much better chance on the open side.
Yeah. They should at least get another round now.
Yeah.
If not, yeah, like 2 rounds is ideal, obviously, for, yeah. You know what I mean, like, a 3-1 is pretty good.
Yeah, 3-1 is good. Like, that would keep them for 3-5 for the next map, which would be really important.
Yep.
Cabric's going for a bit of early jab throwing there. Bit of jab cav. Jab cav pretty strong, right? Pretty important.
Pretty important, yeah.
Those Nords. Very dangerous looking. Bro happy to hold the crossroads, even though flag did spawn their last round. I mean, crossroads kind of always pretty decent, because you have a decent spot on the outside flag as well.
Yeah.
The Turk hanging back by the ruins. More spread out there this time. Putting them in a decent spot for the outside flag as well. I think I like the Turk's position a little bit more here.
Yeah, they should have a slight advantage because they're holding 2 flag spawns right now, basically.
Yeah. Pretty good from Capca last round as well. Nice flank.
Bro is moving onto left alley. Or like well alley or whatever.
Well alley, yeah. It's a well, and it's kind of an alley. It's not even really an alley. It's well street. Well highway. What do you want to call it?
Well, whatever.
Well, whatever indeed.
But are going for
yeah, Hippo getting chased. Let's manage to retreat. Just about, ooh, an early jab kill there from Peacemaker. That's going to be Alazar, the former two-handed axe Wildman in the first set.
That's going to be the opener for this match.
Oh, battle caught up as well, and that's no cav remaining here for the Turk as Kelsey finished off battle there. The Turk in like a very awkward spot. They're close to the flag, but they're losing some health, and Bro just going to start driving forward right now. Flag just spawn the outside position. Oh, bye-bye, you got no support, mate. Yeah, you're going to get brought down by Cabrocks, because you got absolutely zero support there. And this looks really bad for the Turk, to be honest. Like, they have
Caprica backstabbing again.
Yeah, but it's too late. Like, you've got to hurry up. Like, Caprica's just waiting there. Like, Jesus Christ. You can see that on the mini-map. Like, that's Caprica at the top there. And, like, taking its time. Finally does get here. Gonna get the backstab, but, you know, Kelsey sees it coming anyway.
He got backstabbed himself.
Yeah. Guppy Peacemaker tries picking up kills. Guppy with a double, and great pick from Guppy there. Hippo finishes off.
Solid whitewash.
So 6-1 the score now, and the Turk really need to get this last round of this set. Because otherwise they're facing a very uphill struggle. Now, Bro have a pretty strong German core of players there. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 German players playing for them right now.
Yeah.
They do have more as well, I believe. You think that's an important part of their success today? German's pretty good at Warband?
Well, I mean, you know, NC 2015, you know, what to say.
They're not as good as Poland. No one is as good as Poland, but they're still pretty good, probably. Ooh, Batal runs into Cabrox there. Hippo not able to catch the couch lance, but Batal in an awkward spot right now. Needs to escape here, or could we get punished? Finding it really hard to escape right now. Great work from Hippo there, just shutting him down, and really great catch from Bro there. I mean, it was just a... Whoa.
Oh, we got this guy again.
Okay, so we have someone trolling. That's an awful shame.
Oh, well.
Okay, I guess we'll have to find a way to resolve that. I'm sure it won't be too big an issue, gold-wise. But I'm sure we can resolve that issue pretty soon. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'll just speak to the people involved. Always a shame to see that though. Some people are just really stupid, I guess. And I guess this happens when you have such public admin passwords.
Yeah, always been trouble, wasn't it?
Well, it's not always been a problem, but just every now and then it does cause an issue.
Yeah, back in the days with AE and Koba. Well, we don't do whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So hopefully we can get that problem resolved.
Oh wow.
I'm sure we'll be back in no time at all. Some people just really just scum of the earth, aren't they? They should probably just explode and die. What do you think, Bomber?
I agree.
Okay.
I just agree.
I'm sure we can get this fixed and the game will get resumed before long. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Okay. So Bomber, tell me what you think of the match so far.
Well, it was pretty exciting so far. I mean, the Turks can still turn it back around and, you know, win. I think maybe this ban could give Turk an advantage right now because, you know, the rampage of bros come to a break right now. And
Right.
they can get the focus going again, like Turk. Yeah. They can pick themselves back up, as you always should. Like after you lose like 5 rounds in a row, sometimes you're pretty sad or you know, frustrated, but you always gotta stand back up, get motivation going, and just go on a rampage. And I think they could be able to do it right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, we shall see, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure the match will be back on the way reasonably soon. So I'm sure things will be resuming normal play pretty soon. We have a slight issue just before then. I'm sure people will be rejoining the server and things will be getting back underway.
Giving me the server.
Yeah, I'll make sure you got that as well. Oh wait.
Oh. I'm sad now because I got banned from the server as well.
Okay. That's fine, we're just gonna resolve a few issues. Why don't you tell us about what you're expecting from Ruins Terran Squad? We're not actually quite there yet, but interesting to see hear your thoughts on that map and factions.
Who's Serenade Warrior?
Yeah.
Well, Swadia should have an advantage because of this stronger cavalry. It's a slight advantage. I mean, the Serenade Cav has got some really nice movement going on and stuff. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, Siren Cav, pretty useful for ruins, but I don't know. I think the archers are kind of more of an impact.
Yeah, I think the reload on expose sometimes gives a disadvantage. Well, yeah, it always depends on the tactics, you know. If you're going to play defensively, expose are just as good as archers. If you're going to play offensively, archers sometimes just work out better. So yeah, depends on tactics and players, I guess.
We are just waiting for the teams just to resume play, get back on the server for the time being. Shouldn't be too long. Just having to resolve a few issues there myself. Thanks for bearing with us and stuff. Do apologise for the delay on the stream. Well, why don't you tell people about the match tomorrow, what you're expecting from FF?
Oh, from FF or like in general? Well, in general, I expect Malta to win, obviously, because it's, you know, the team I'm playing in. I think it could become a hard time for us, though, because FF's been doing good, and it's not a bad team in general. They got Corey and Watley and Broomstick and other guys in there, so they definitely got strong players, just like us, though. So it's gonna be a pretty even match, pretty exciting match. Yeah. I hope it's going to be a close score and a win for us, obviously.
Yeah, I agree. Although, you know, Corey pretty tough, you gotta be careful.
Sure. It definitely is really, really strong cavalry.
We do have some information on we have the IDs of the trolls as well, so hopefully we can find them and take appropriate action and stuff.
Let's go.
Are we gonna go live now? I guess I can have a little bit of a delay just for teams to get back coordinated and stuff.
Wait, the last server you wrote me, we just... Ah, okay. Alright.
You're probably just gonna replay the last round, I imagine, and that will be...
Yeah.
That will sort it out.
Bit of a shame though, because now they lost their armor and money advantage. Or disadvantage, obviously.
Yeah, I think it was... Yeah, North had a bit of an advantage. I don't think it was like too much though, I guess, because they had lost the previous round, though they did win. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. It's okay though.
It's more a psychological thing, the team just gotta try and get focused again and stuff like that after all this kind of disruption.
Yeah. Don't mind it too much.
It's like ready, so we should be going fairly soon. Should be getting live. Alright. So
Oh, I mean, like...
yeah, we should be going fairly soon.
Alright. No, I mean, the score is pretty even at the moment, so...
Well, it's 6-1. So, bro.
No, not even, but... you know, they can still walk with it, I mean... Yeah.
Yeah, like the Turks have a chance. If they can take this round, 2-6 is pretty good.
Especially as you said, like... They might have an advantage on the runes, so...
Yeah, it's possible.
If they take this round now, they have a pretty good chance of turning it around, maybe. At least going for a comeback.
Yeah, especially now with this disruption, as you mentioned, like they do have a chance to kind of refocus back into the swing of things. Okay.
Alright, going live now.
Alright. So, let's get back into the game then. Alright, into the game we go. Teams just spawning in. And the match should be resumed. Hopefully we should have no more issues. Now the Turk, yeah, both teams playing with the same setups, just 4 inf, 2 cav and 2 archers. Peacemaker doing some weird kind of like Groundhog Day stuff with saying hi to me.
Wants to earn us fame, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Peacemaker a cool guy, definitely check out his Twitch channel, PokePiece, where we are playing a playthrough, a Nuzlocke challenge of Pokemon Gold on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 21 BST. It's good fun. We just beat Winnie's Miltank, which is an absolute beast. Anyway, enough of that.
This is Warband, mate.
It's Warband indeed. That was a very exciting moment though, because anyway, whatever.
You know what else is an exciting moment? This one, because it's important for Turk right now.
It really is, yeah. It really is important for them. The gold's been reset. So bro, although they have a bit of an advantage, also that wasn't too much. They're back now to their regular equipment. And it's going to be the Turk who have a bit more of a chance, perhaps. Let's come back in this. Kind of Kurt's got to be careful here. Riding around in front of Jarvis and Pi like that. Taking a few hits on his horse already. Flight's going to spawn in about 10 seconds. And we'll see where. Just a moment. You can see from the minimap and from the overview that we got right now that bro really hold up inside the town, or while the Turk towards the ruins. The Turk do get the flag spawn, I guess. It spawns under their feet at least. It's going to be a hard one to hold. You can see bro moving forward already. Gonna stick towards the left hand side. I guess their approach was, I mean, at least before it was, put Jarvis in these ruins and send Kelsier and Peace round to take the back ruin. Seems like their approach again. It did work pretty well last time. In the first round, I believe, of this set.
Oh yeah.
Now, Cabrock's caught in a bit of an awkward spot, quite a long way away from his teammates, on the other side of these ruins.
Oh.
Peacemaker brings down Warhammer Bubba.
Nice jump shot.
And yeah, now Kelsier once again got this great spot up in these ruins. Pretty
He's
much
just
unchallenged.
rushing into the enemies.
Yeah, Peach just getting kills though right now. Already got the double. He wants a triple. He wants it. Could get it. Just running out of time. Kills coming for Chicales, Juarez, Hippo.
Too greedy right now.
Too greedy. And that's going to be 7-1 as we go into the half-time break there. So a little small bit of play there just to see that half through. And well, very nice from Bro there. They are now 7-1 up. And starting to run away with things, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can come back from 7-1, but it's goddamn hard. Like they're gonna need to start winning a lot of rounds very quickly.
Yeah, but it's always possible, you know.
It's always possible, it certainly is. It
If
has
you
happened.
can do a comeback like Bro did against WQ.
It's happened. What was
Yeah.
that like?
Well, what's that like? It was a huge comeback, mate.
Yeah, it was kind of huge. What they were reasonably even though weren't they against WQ? I don't know. They got like 2-6 I think at least, or 3-5 something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Something like that.
Ruins, goddamn old map. It's like the default map. when you launch a server, it's like this is Ruins. This is the first map that existed in native. And it's been played since 2010 competitively. It's had spells where it was brought out of the competitive scene. I think it's had its day, in my opinion. But I don't know. I guess it still has maybe something to offer. Like all these old maps, I guess they still they've been given like a new lease of life with the flag system where you have no more repeating flags. I don't know if you'd agree with that, Bomber.
Yeah, definitely.
It's made like all maps more exciting to play, so some of these older ones you can get away with playing them a little bit more, although I do feel like Ruins has been around for so long now and I wouldn't really mind seeing it just removed at this point. But it's cool.
Well, I mean,
it's cool in its own way.
Yeah, I mean, it has got like some tactics you can do, and suddenly it's a pretty cool open map. You can do a lot of cavalry stuff and long-range shootings things. I just like personally as an infantry player, I don't like it that much, but since I'm playing archer sometimes as well now, I think it's pretty cool. So.
I like this map as crossbow to be honest as well, especially when you're playing on the inside of the ruins. You can like hold those little mini ruins and that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool to play as a crossbow.
Yeah.
There's lots of like running around, flanking. And it's kind of cool how like the map is separated by that line of like broken wall, like being on the inside and the outside of that. You tend to have like one team on the inside, one team on the outside, and you get lots of interesting players they swap around there.
Cool. Also, for a player like me that started playing competitively in 2012, it's not that much of an old map, so it's not 5 years old, you know.
It's true, yeah. You are a young buck.
Pretty much, yeah.
For a player like me, this is probably the map that I played my first competitive game on, I expect. Like, I actually remember playing, I think it was like a special thing, it was like maybe Core and Einhir were played against a group of Rock Paper Shotgun, people from the Rock Paper Shotgun forum, which is really kind of weird.
I think my first competitive match was on bloody Battle on Ice or something.
Battle on Ice?
Yeah.
That's competitive? Like, in the German scene?
That was back in 2012.
On the German scene, maybe?
Yeah, sometimes, like...
It wasn't played in the international scene, mate.
It happened
Battle on Ice. You dizzy. Battle on bloody ice.
Yeah, like the clan I played it, and we played it sometimes.
What clan were you in?
FR.
What does that stand for?
Nobody knows, mate. Even
So
the leader didn't. Even the leader said like different things for the name every time.
Well, let's hit the map intro now anyway. So that's damn weird and interesting. We're going on live. Awesome map intro for Ruins. Turk spawn in with 6 cav. Pretty hype.
Pretty good. Are they using like proper cav for a saddle horse as well?
It's like proper cav to me. I can't see any saddle horses. They're literally just 6 horsemen. No dragoons. They do have a bathrobe.
Double shield.
Double shield, pretty good, mate.
Don't
So I'll
look
go
at
for the couch stance, but you have to back off here. They've got to be careful. It's such a Russian tactic right now, just like make loads of cav and throw them at the enemy.
Oh, well, I like the bro setup as well.
Russian militarily rather than Russian as in like Russian Warband. Because Russian Warband is nothing like this. Yeah, just a 1-inf there for Bro. It's going to be Leoven. Do they have any Dragoons? I know Bro referred to them as Mounted Death. No Dragoons? I don't think no Dragoons doesn't like it, yeah. Just 4 cav though against these 6. Of the Turk. It's going to be Kelsier, Peacemaker, and it's like Jarvis and Pi going to be playing his crossbow. If I can find him.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong setup.
Yeah, 3 crossbows I think is pretty nice.
Yeah, especially on runes with the 3 runes, it's just, you know.
Like what they can do is if they can dismount 2 of those cav, suddenly they have an advantage because they have like stronger, heavier cav, the same number, and they have an infantry as well. So like,
well,
that's always good to take lots of crossbows in my opinion. Probably gotta be careful though, like dueling these surrounding cav because they can get taken out. And, like look at Guppy there, gets reared up, already getting butchered. Great cav work from the Turk actually here. And this is a bit of a nasty surprise for Bro right now. I think Hippo's been dismounted as well. And the Turk with all their cav, just doing a great job right now. Yeah, Patal's dismounted. Nice finish from Jarvis and Pi there, actually, great shot. Hippo's been brought down. Yeah, Dwarves is down too.
The cav fight is lost for Bro also.
Yeah, it really is. And they've still got like 4 mounted cav there for the Turk. Perhaps even more. Cabrox gets dismounted too, so like no cavalry left for Bro. It's not really worked out. You don't cav duel against Swalia, right? That's not a good idea. But great shots from Peacemaker and Cabrox, so they aren't even this up. They've still got player advantage right now. It's 5 against 5, so very close. The flag is... Whoa, great shot from Peacemaker. They're a little bit of a risk, but brilliant double kill. Now he's going to move into melee, supported by his Bro Leoven. Now Bro with a 1 player advantage, 5 to 4. Orhan Barbara's brought down, it's now 4 against 3 as Peacemaker is knocked out by Kurtz. Barbaros with a kill on Kelsier as well there. But great work from Cabrox there with a double kill, keeping it going for his team right now. And just Kurtz left as Leoven did bring down Kara as well. Leoven with a double and wow, really nice work. And great work from Cabrox there as well, who is often considered, well, he's the butt of many Bro jokes at the moment. He had a couple of dodgy games recently, but really carried through for his team there. Quite importantly, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
It's not over yet, so the Turk got a few issues. I guess that's going to be the end of it then. Maybe the Turk thought it was over. Okay. That's pretty pathetic to be honest. I guess we're going to call the stream now and say Bro won. So I guess GG. It's a pretty crappy way to end the stream. I hope he's banned from future tournaments. I certainly hope he's banned anyway. I guess it's going to be the end of it. Bro going to win 8-1. And yeah, I guess GG. Game played with a few issues there to be honest, and it's kind of a shame to see, actually. It's very disappointing. But what can you do? I guess it's the way it goes sometimes. 8-1's going to be the final score. And I think a deserved win there for Bro.
Yeah, that Bro is really solid.
I'm really gonna break some necks after this game. I can't wait. I'm gonna track some people down and I'm gonna absolutely ravage them.
Wait, might not be over though.
It's over. It's over for me anyway.
Okay.
So I want to say Bomber, thanks for coming and casting. Thanks everyone for watching in spite of the slight problem. Obviously, I always feel bad when we can't bring the best games to you on MBTV. Sometimes it doesn't work out. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's ECL final anyway, between FF and Malta. I can't wait for that. Definitely do come and tune in. Right after that, I'm going to be streaming my own perspective game from the 5-a-side 2. So, just looking forward to that anyway, in general. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to Bomber for casting with me.
Was my pleasure, man.
Would you like to do any shoutouts?
Yeah, as always, shout out to my bro Leroux, shout out to my bro Dr. Derner, shout out to my friends at J and RF.
Alright, sweet. Okay then, I guess. Thanks very much, and good night.
Good night.